Well, Sagittarius, it's July 2015. Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au. I suspect some of you are sensing some big changes taking place. Firstly, I say that because although the planet Saturn has not yet entered the sign of Sagittarius, according to Western astrology, it is hovering there on the 29th degree, going into its retrograde motion. And for some of you, you will be feeling the constraining or limiting effects of that planet. It is one of the primary karmic planets, and it is conspicuously one that has to do with your limitation, the holding back of your desires. And this can be a big challenge for a lot of you, and it's going to continue to do so for the next couple of years. So you need to really iron out what it is you want, and especially in the area of relationships, which we see Mercury now focusing there. And that's not too bad, because it indicates where and when your partner initiates communication or a desire to connect with you. You must be available, because this planet Saturn shows that you may be holding back or not particularly wanting that. Your focus is going to be on other things. The full moon takes place on the 2nd of the month, and that's going to be very near to the planet Pluto, which is very transformative in every aspect. But this has to do with money. So maybe, just maybe, your focus is not on the relationships, but more on the money and the financial side of things. You need to balance that, make yourself available, because we do see that that planet of partnership, the planet regulating your relationships, and for those of you who are married, your marital spouse, does change its position after July 9th. And then it moves into the conjunction of that very intense Sun and Mars conjunction in the 8th house of the horoscope, again relating to your financial circumstances. We know, based upon these lunations, that July for you is going to be very much focused on your finances, your money, and your material values, particularly because the new moon will also take place across this axis of your horoscope. That takes place around the 16th of the month, and I dare say could be quite intense. Be careful. I suspect you're going to have some intense moments with your partner or business partner if you're in any sort of commercial arrangement. That could show you're not happy with the way they're spending money. And also this could bring things to a head as far as your value system is concerned, because, as I said earlier, the full moon next to Pluto, and Pluto now fully aspecting this 8th house of your horoscope, shows the need to, demolish things or break down those systems that aren't working. If what you're finding is that you've been dealing with someone who is still stuck in the old ways, maybe you yourself are stuck in the old ways of doing things, you need to regenerate that position. You need to look at new ways of viewing your finances and how you can improve your chances of becoming more secure in future. Having said that, your ruling planet Jupiter has been in conjunction recently with Venus, right there at the apex of the horoscope, moving upwards higher and higher, and this can only indicate good things ahead. The Venus-Jupiter conjunction is considered one of the best in the zodiac. That's occurring in your 9th house, however, right now. So I might have mentioned to you even last time that I was talking, travels of all sorts, educational pursuits, any legal matters that you've had can also be swinging your way, and you can see some resolution in those specific areas of your life. So all in all, a good month. There's a change of position for Venus, moving to the debilitation sign. Now that takes place on the 19th, just a little after that new moon, and that is going to occur in your 10th house of profession. Let me give you one little word of advice, just finishing up here, because this is the last planet I want to talk about. It does move into your professional sector. It is not especially a friendly planet. It's the ruler of the 6th house, The fact that it debilitates or moves to its weakest sign is good. That can give a change in locality of your work or some changes that you decide to do with your co-workers to streamline the efficiency of your business or your function. But it shows you may socialize a little bit too much, much to your detriment or much to the chagrin of your employer. So be careful of that. Know where to draw a line in the sand between what is business and what is pleasure. It goes into the retrograde motion on the 25th. That empowers it. So it shows some of the problems I've just alluded to there may happen towards the last few days of July. Tread carefully at that time. And I will see you here next month, I hope. In the meantime, you can get your daily, monthly, expanded version of what I've just said here and the yearly contextual reading for the sign of Sagittarius at my site, astrology.com.au. Till next month, have a great one. See you, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.